Sometimes she's just been acting up. She ain't acting right. So I'm gonna get back to this salad. All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to another video. In this video, we're gonna do a full day of eating for a typical day for me during the week. So it's just after 5:30 in the morning. That's the time I get up during the week to get my food in and then get on over to the gym before we start that work from home grind. So this is a Friday morning. I'm coming in here to get the day started in the way that I get every day started. I got my MTS machine greens plus multi. These are phenomenal. I take these every single morning to start the day, get the digestion going, get the body going. Toss that in a full cup of agua for hydration. Hydration is very important first thing in the morning and throughout the day, but I just woke up. I want to get a tall glass of water in with the machine greens, and I do a black coffee from the Keurig. So this is how I start every day, but I plan on filming everything that I eat today. And like I said, it's going to be a typical weekday in terms of my diet. So I like to keep things simple during the week. I eat a lot of the same things every single day. And then I do also have plans on doing full day of eating videos where I get way more creative. Stay tuned for those, and without any further delay, I'm gonna get to drinking the greens, drinking the coffee, and to starting my day. So I'll see you at every single meal. All right, just after 6 a.m. here, about to head to the gym, starting it off with a Greek yogurt and the cookie dough peanut butter outright bar. I guess we can call this meal one, and I'll put the macros up on the screen. All right, so another meal that I have is my post-workout shake. A scoop and a half of MTS Whey fruit cereal and 5 grams of Pure creatine. This fruit cereal is amazing. There are the macros. And of course, I'll put the macros up on the screen. But I just drink this immediately after my workout. So for my next meal, I got 3 whole eggs, 3 pieces of turkey bacon, 2 slices of Dave's Killer bread with a tablespoon of guacamole on each slice. I'll put the macros up on the screen, and then there's the morning health stack. I do plan on doing a video on all the supplements I take, but just wanted to fill you in on the next meal that I'm having today. It's just over an hour since I had that breakfast. Time for another snack before lunch. Just something to tie me over, give me a little bit of energy, give me a boost as I'm working that 9 to 5 here at home, you know, the office life. But what I'm gonna be doing is 2 slices of Dave's Killer bread, 2 tablespoons of store-bought guacamole. I'm gonna be measuring that out to get those 2 tablespoons. I'm gonna pop the bread in the toaster, and like I said, just a quick snack before lunch. And of course, as always, I'll put the macros on the screen. There it is, guys, the final product. Just a quick little snack before lunch. Gonna enjoy this, give myself a little mental break, and then jump back on the computer. I'll see you at lunchtime. All right, it's lunchtime. Picking up the camera here on this fine afternoon for some lunch. What we're gonna be doing is 5 ounces of lean ground beef and a cup of jasmine rice with a salad on the side. So I'll show you what we're working with. We have over here the Tupperware of lean ground beef. We're gonna throw that on the food scale. Get that all weighed out, make sure we're getting 5 ounces. In here we have the jasmine rice. We're gonna do a cup of that, heat it all up in the microwave, and get that salad going on the side. So I'll show you all what that looks like when we got the final product in front of us. So the rice and ground beef just came out of the microwave. I'm tossing some of this G. Hughes sugar-free barbecue sauce on there, the original flavor. This stuff is a cheat code. If we look at the label, serving size is 2 tablespoons, and for that 2 tablespoons, we get 2 grams of carbs. So I just kind of sprinkle it on there. I don't think I even end up using 2 tablespoons. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. I just toss a little bit in there. I don't worry about it. It's sugar-free, it's very low in calories, and I'm not in contest prep right now, so I don't need to stress about that too much. Just get it on in there, spice things up a little bit, and get on with my day. All right, guys, so we're sitting down to eat that ground beef and rice with the sugar-free barbecue sauce. I got a polar seltzer on the side, completely calorie-free, just something to add a little taste. Not a bad trick when you are in contest prep and you want a little something carbonated, a little something flavored without any calories. And then of course, a cup of agua, and then I'll check back into the next clip when we make that side salad. I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna enjoy this, and I'm gonna watch some of my favorite YouTubers. All right, so just finished the meat and rice, time for the side salad because, health benefits, fiber, all of that good stuff. But I'll show you what we're working with. So I typically grab this bag of the American Blend mixed salad from the grocery store. Just for the purpose of this video, threw it on the food scale. I don't typically weigh it. I typically don't track it, but I just wanted to show you that you get a high amount of volume. So this is 85 grams of the mixed salad, which happens to be the serving size. So if we look at the nutrition facts, so as I was saying, if we take a look at the nutrition facts, for 85 grams, you get 3 carb, 1 gram of protein. I do also mix in some baby arugula and some baby spinach. Again, I just threw it on the scale for the purpose of today's video. I don't ever track this. I just eat it for health benefits, for satiety, for getting a little extra fiber. Another thing I want to point out is this fat-free Italian dressing. This stuff is gold because for 2 tablespoons, 3 grams of carbs. 0 fat, 0 protein. 2 tablespoons. I don't think I even come close to 2 tablespoons. I just kind of drizzle it on there. And again, I don't track this either. I'm not in contest prep, but I still got to add that arugula, still got to add that spinach, and I'm just going to get that volume in. And here it is, guys, the final product. This is a pretty big bowl of salad. It's a lot of volume. I'm going to drizzle on some of this fat-free Italian dressing. Just going to coat it on there, not worry about it because, health benefits, satiety, all that good stuff. Keeps me full, keeps me energized, keeps me going, and we'll get on with our day. All right, so I'm sitting here enjoying this salad, getting that volume in, watching some of my favorite YouTubers. Shout out Max Tuning, Eat More Sour Strips and Ever Forward. If you haven't seen Max, you guys got to go take a look at him. I'm sure you all have. One thing I want to point out while I'm sitting here is get yourself a good food scale, get yourself MyFitnessPal. If you want to know how I calculate my own macros, the full day of eating that you're seeing now, the macros from this video, then you need to go check out my previous video titled Macros 101 or something along those lines. But in terms of a food scale, get yourself a good one. This one here isn't the best. I'm not gonna lie. I got it at Target. It was a cheaper option. Looks like her name is Taylor. Sometimes Taylor acts up. Sometimes she's just been acting up. She ain't acting right. Just not working with me, making me work around her instead of with her. Sometimes, sometimes she gets the job done. But the point I'm trying to make is download MyFitnessPal, get yourself a food scale, get an idea of the food that you are eating throughout the day. This doesn't have to be perfect. We're not perfectionists here. We don't have to be to a T. Give yourself a rough outline, give yourself that range of macros to hit, and just get a sense of what you're consuming. Some people come up to me, they're asking me about progress in the gym, tips and tricks, and I ask, do you have your finger on the pulse of what you're eating? Do you know what you're consuming? And a lot of the times their answer is no. They have no idea what they're eating. They have no idea what they should be eating, what an idea or general recommendation of a diet should be for their goals. And see, Taylor's beeping. I don't know, she's acting up again. There she is again. Sorry about that. I'll power her down. But the point I'm trying to make is get a sense of what you're eating. It starts with a decent food scale. It doesn't have to be expensive. Now, since I am in the business of selling things, part of what I do in my 9 to 5, it's way more flexible than a 9 to 5. That's a story for another day, is I sell things. So let me try to sell this to you right here and now. The reason why you need to buy this food scale is because it provides you with data and with insight that otherwise would not exist and would leave us bodybuilders in the dark when it came to our fitness and nutrition needs, specifically our nutrition needs, that data and that insight that allows us to drive informed decisions about what we're eating on a day-to-day basis. I'm just kind of kidding, guys, but in all seriousness, just a few tips and tricks there that you can implement in your day-to-day to get a better sense of what it is that you're consuming. So I'm gonna get back to this salad and try not to make a huge mess and continue watching my favorite YouTubers. So I'll see you a little bit later on. So I was coming in here to have dinner. I had the ground beef ready, the rice, the food scale, and I realized that we were out of rice. So I'm cooking up some rice, probably gonna weigh out the meat, get that all ready. We're having 6 ounces of lean ground beef this time and a 1.5 cups of the jasmine rice once that's done cooking. But I'll be sure to put that all together, weigh it out, and show you the final product. All right, so the rice is done cooking. I weighed out 6 ounces of lean ground beef and I scooped out a 1.5 cups of the jasmine rice. So very similar to lunch, but a bigger portion this time. I got a Powerade Zero this time. Another good trick for a 0-calorie drink that tastes good. Gonna top this meal off with some of the G Hughes sugar-free barbecue sauce that I talked about earlier. Running a little bit low so it's upside down. Of course, a cup of agua, more barbecue sauce just in case. And all of that meat was weighed out by our somewhat trusty scale Taylor. So gonna enjoy this, gonna watch some more YouTube videos, and then I'm gonna make another one of those side salads. Same thing that I made for lunch. All right, so here's the side salad that I'm having with dinner. It's just spinach and arugula this time. I realized I ran out of that American blend salad mix. Same rules apply. Here it is, the fat-free Italian. Great macros on this. We already went over that at lunch. I'm not tracking that. I'm also not tracking the salad. I'm not in contest prep. I'm getting the volume in. Yes, I am aware that with spinach and arugula, you are getting trace amounts of protein in there, but I'm not worried about it. 85 grams of those things give you those trace amounts of protein. So not tracking this, not stressing about this, getting that volume in, filling up the stomach on some of these good nutrients, and overall just making sure that I'm getting those greens in for the day. Also, just a quick side note while I'm sitting here, almost done eating this salad with dinner. The reason why I don't track this one is because I'm not worried about the trace amounts of calories that I'm getting from these leafy greens. Also, when's the last time you ever heard anyone who's a little bit overweight or maybe even obese, when's the last time you heard those individuals say, wow, I just can't stop binge eating all that spinach and arugula? That's not something that you ever hear. This is a good strategy that I like to use to fill up my stomach, especially when ghrelin comes punching you in the face. Shout out Coach Greg. But in all seriousness, for satiety, for the health benefits, and because eating this type of salad, not tracking it, not stressing about it, is so much better than sitting down on the couch and binge eating some high calorically dense foods as an alternative. So this is a low calorically dense food option that fills me up and allows me to feel satisfied. All right, so it's getting real wild here on a Friday night. I get a 1.5 servings of Trix cereal and a cup of oat milk. Got the scale, gonna weigh out the Trix, gonna toss in a cup of that oat milk, and gonna enjoy this. I'll see you when I'm eating again. It's going down. Here's the cup of the oat milk going into the Trix cereal. Gonna enjoy this. Still got a little bit left in my macros, so I'm gonna eat a bag of Smart Pop in a little bit, as well as another Greek yogurt. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you then. All right, here it is, the last of the macros on this fine Friday night. We're gonna do a bag of Smart Pop and a Greek yogurt. So it's excellent that I can fit this stuff into my macros. It makes my diet real easy. It makes it sustainable. It makes it enjoyable. If you haven't tried Smart Pop, it's fantastic. It's only 100 calories. It fits perfectly into my macros, but this stuff's great. It's another one of those hacks. It's great because it's high volume for low calories. It's low in terms of caloric density, but the bag is pretty voluminous, so you get a lot of volume in there. It keeps you full. There's some fiber in there. Again, it fits perfectly into your macros. And then Greek yogurt for a little extra protein to top it off. And that's a wrap. Ending the video here, full day of eating. I'm gonna put the macros for the entire day somewhere up on the screen right over here. If you enjoyed this one, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, as I do have more content on the way and planned out for the future. My goal is to put out 2 videos per week. I'm throwing that out here into the universe right here, right now, to hold myself accountable. I'll see you in the next video.